It's been a fun 12-year ride here. I was sitting at the kitchen table the other night and thinking about, could I sit down and list some of these things that we've done together here and work as a team. And it's a pretty long list, not patting myself on the back, but it's really cool that we've been able to do what we've done here in Cedar Lake. And I remember my first year when I started, we had to borrow from our sewer utility just to pay bills. And now we start these years with healthy cash balances, and we're talking tonight about, you know, really constructing our utility business models and being very proactive in how we accomplish the projects that matter to the people. And to be a part of these things and to have the voters of this community 3 times elect me to this office has been humbling. And I started off kind of shot out of a cannon, like a steamroller. And if my county council future colleagues are watching, I won't be that steamroller. I learned my lesson. But I will be fairly aggressive because that's just who I am. But you gave me a chance to grow up here, the voters did, and the people of this community, and the council, and the staff, and really learn, and you've put me in a position to grow my leadership skills and to be your council president for 10 of these 12 years. It's something I can't describe how much it has meant to me and what it's done to help my own growth as a person. I have a lot of faith in all of you that you will carry this on and continue to succeed. And I appreciate the support of my friends here. Jennifer, you have grown so much as a professional, and I'm happy to have been a part of that journey with you, and appreciate what you contribute to the community. Colleen, your enthusiasm on the council has been awesome. You're kind of our organizer.
Thank you.
In keeping the fun things that we're supposed to be doing front and center. Julie, your calm leadership and what you've offered to some tense situations. Maybe that's your background in social work that's kind of kept us all calm at times when things have been a little stressed. And you've always helped to keep us on track when there's a lot of different moving parts where people have a lot of disagreements. So thank you for that. Rick, you've stepped up to the plate in so many ways, utilizing your skill as a CPA to offer so much insight in the budgeting process and planning some of these big projects and contributing on the plan commission and unsafe building, and wherever you've been asked to step up, you've done so, so thank you for that. Thank you. Ralph, you are our goodwill ambassador.
And we need one too.
The breakfast diplomat, right? I mean, when there's things going on in town where there's lots of rumors going around and things like that, Ralph always gets his finger on the pulse and goes and has breakfast with folks, and everything miraculously just calms down. John, your energy is something that I'm amazed by sometimes. Maybe it's the salesman in you that brings it to the table, but you're never short of ideas. You always have something positive to lend to every discussion, a big vision, right? I mean, the lake project is an example of that. You have relentlessly pursued that remedy, and here we are, right? We're doing this thing together. Bob, Mr. Cedar Lake, you've been a tremendous backbone of this council, and we always knew that we could count on you to be the one guy when we were all frazzled that was the nice guy, right? We could always lean on Bob to look at things in a little different light. Your experience here and your connection to the people is so valuable, and I don't know if it's some kind of a record that you've set for most years served on a council in the state of Indiana, but it's got to be getting close. So congratulations to you on another election, and I look forward to seeing you succeed another 4 years here. Chris, it's been a good year working with you. We started kind of drinking from the fire hose, right, with throwing you into a lot of stuff that needed to be done and wasn't done. And you've been checking things off the list, putting in 60, 70-hour weeks every week, going above and beyond the call of duty, and thank you for that. Chief Fisher, I've known you since we played Little League, and I'm proud that you're our chief. I think you've offered a little different style of leadership to the police department. I can see the officers are really starting to respond to your style and your demeanor, and it's a safe community. I know that you have a great passion for this community, and it shows in how you handle your business on a day-to-day basis, and I've enjoyed working with you. Chief Wilkening, I appreciate your trust. 2013 was a big year when we made that transition and brought the fire department into the town, and I think we both lived up to what we said we would do. And building this fire station is kind of the stamp on it. We have 2 stations up and running, and I remember sitting in that meeting with you and your dad and your brother and the whole volunteer entity, and we talked about the first priority was staffing. We wanted boots on the ground. Then we were going to work on equipment, and then we were going to work on facilities. And here we are at that third part of it, only 10 years later, but we're getting there. So thanks for trusting me with that duty, and I hope that I've met those expectations.
You definitely have.
Tim, thank you for cleaning this place up a little bit. We were in disarray when you came in and took all the hats, because I think you were wearing just about all of them at one time. And you still do at times. But people drive around Cedar Lake and they comment on its beauty and the difference. I mean, if someone hasn't visited here in 30 years, the difference that they see. And the organization and how it looks so professionally run, and that's a reflection on you. You've done a great job also with purchasing used gems of equipment, dressing them up, getting them out on the road, and it's like all kinds of new stuff, but you bought it at a bargain price, so your ability to find value has been greatly appreciated here, and thank you for all of your hard work and tireless effort. It's appreciated. Dave, 2009 I started on the RDC. You kind of took me under your wing and showed me some things about government and how public finance works, and really served as a mentor to me through this process, so I appreciate that. I can never repay you for it. Sue, I'll miss our 11 o'clock at night 1 hour call. talk about crap. We're talking about. Right, we talked about sewer a lot, and stormwater, and all those flashy things that we love in government. But again, your knowledge of finance and many, many years of experience helped me to learn how all of this puzzle fits together. And really, all of you here have been such a tremendous support to me in my journey here, and I'm forever grateful for this opportunity.
Good job, Randy.
Thank you. I would just like to say, I think on behalf of the council and all the community members that have seen Randy in action from year 1, year 2, he had pizzazz, he had passion, and it wasn't just day one, he's gonna do this, and day two, he's gonna do that. But he was passionate for local government, state government. He was the guy that found the statute that we needed in the heat of the moment, and it was never a doubt in my mind that this was a stepping stone for Randy onto bigger and better things. So Randy, again, on behalf of the council, congratulations on your win. You're gonna help all of Lake County like you've helped all of us, and we appreciate your service.
And God help them.
Well, thank you. It's no stepping stone. This is a tremendous part of my life, and really enjoyed it. And I just can't say thank you enough for the opportunity. Anybody that serves in government should know where they stand in this world. So there's 519,682 politicians in the United States of America. Of that, 135,531 of them serve in city or town government, out of 331 million. It's a pretty big responsibility. Nick, that's your responsibility now, okay? Carry it with pride, do this with honor, okay? This is a serious business here. The people are entrusting you with their day-to-day lives. So one of 58,818 is what I'll be serving in county office with Commissioner Tippy there. These are big responsibilities, and the founders would have it no other way. So I hope that all of you take that seriously and realize your place in history here. Again,
Mr. President, for the last time, I'd like to say, Mr. President, first of all. You know, my father spent a lot of years in the fire department, 50 years. 10 years ago, you beat him for the position, and he, 12 years ago, I'm sorry, he made a statement that night.
I remember it.
And he said that Cedar Lake won tonight after my father was beat by Randy. He shook his hand and said Cedar Lake won, and he has not ever been so wrong in his life, I can just tell you.
No sense of stopping now.
And so it continues.
On behalf of the Cedar Lake Fire Department, Randy's been instrumental in helping our department grow. We've got new equipment, more personnel, like he said. We're in the process of building a new fire station. We just ordered a brand new fire truck. And the apple don't fall far from the tree, because not only was Randy instrumental in giving us this new truck, his father just got us a new truck with the trustee's office. So their commitment in the family itself to the fire services has been amazing over the years, and we really appreciate the Niemeyer family for that.
Don't forget Great Uncle Ernie.
And Ernie started the Lake County Fire Chiefs Association, which I would probably served for many years as president of. And he was by far the grandfather of all that. So our new fire truck will be stationed on this side of the lake. The number will be 1411. The 14 stands for the station, and the 11 is the actual engine number. So fire engines in Lake County, Indiana, if you ever see a fire engine and you see it says the first two numbers identify the fire department, the last two numbers identify what type of truck it is for the fire department. So in this particular case, it's going to be an engine. So I'd like to give Randy an ID shield that the Cedar Lake Fire Department we had made up that goes on the front of a helmet, but it has the schematics of the actual truck. He was instrumental in helping us get this truck, as well as all of you were. But unfortunately, or fortunately, you're not leaving yet, so.
Chief, I think the first one is what you meant.
Because Randy's leaving.
So if you want one, you gotta leave.
Yes, you want one, you gotta go down the road. But anyways, I'd like to present this to Randy on behalf of the fire department.
sir.
This was only $1 million.
That's what he got for $1 million, but it was, I spent $5 on it, so it's, we still gotta pay the million, so.
Now we have the man in the red velvet.
I'd like to roll out the red carpet.
Arnold and Bailey.
Unfortunately, this first item is a formality, so please bear with me. We, the God-fearing residents of the town of Cedar Lake, having been duly notified of the results of the certified election held on November 8th, the year of our Lord, 2022, and whereas we have now been informed that Randall Niemeyer will be seated on the Lake County Council representing the 7th District at noon, January 1st, the year of our Lord, 2023, and under the full authority and statutes of the United States of America, do hereby serve this eviction notice. Now therefore, let it be known that the town manager and chief of police of the town of Cedar Lake do hereby proclaim the 20th day of December 2022 as Randy Niemeyer Notice of Eviction Day. Please, sir.
You bet, sir.
Gratitude. The town council, the town of Cedar Lake, Lake County, Indiana, does hereby present this award on the 20th day of December, 2022, to Randy Niemeyer. In recognition of your leadership skills and forward-thinking vision during your dedicated service on the town council for 3 terms, 10 of those years as town council president, the town and its residents will enjoy a richer community because of your unwavering and tireless devotion.
Thank you.
Nice job.